Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you're at today, Wednesday, July 30th. How would you like to say when somebody asks, what are you doing for spring break? How would you like to say, I'm just taking the family to our house in Betheny for the week. Oh yeah, where's Betheny? Oh, it's just outside Reims in Champagne country. Wouldn't that be nice? Today's part 3 of our 4-part Reims series where we are looking at real estate abroad. How much fun would it be to live in Champagne country? We've looked at 2 really affordable options. Today and tomorrow we're going to start going outside Reims a little bit. So if you haven't seen the last 2 parts of this series, Reims is a town in Champagne country, just a short 80 miles, 30 minutes on a bullet train from downtown Paris. It's a much more livable city. Kind of more like what you would be used to here in the States, but still very French. Tons of history. We've talked about that. We've talked about the Cathedral Notre Dame. You are walking distance to 𝐬𝐮𝐿𝐵𝐿, as well as a ton of other champagne houses. And it would be fun to live right in the city, but maybe just outside the city would be attractive, and out of an apartment into a house. So there are all these really cool villages surrounding Reims, and I picked this one purely based on the name, Betheny. I mean, it would be so cool to live in Betheny. Plus, it's easy to pronounce. So I found this one. There are a few in here houses, including new construction, look really nice, but I like this one, $299. The description here, converted to English, is a house for sale with 6 rooms. So the difference between 4 rooms and 6 rooms, these aren't bedrooms, these are rooms in the house. Typically it's 1 bathroom versus 2 bathrooms. So we'll see on this one. A charming house in Betheny. Welcome to Betheny, a peaceful and sought after town on the outskirts of Reims, where this charming house is located. I almost said charming life. It's kind of what it feels like when you start dreaming about living in Reims. With a surface area of 123 square meters. So let's where did my ChatGPT go? Convert 123 square meters to square feet. 1,323 square feet. While we're here, I also asked it to convert the purchase price of $299 from euros to dollars. So we're at 352, 1,300 square feet. So this 1,300 square feet property offers you on the ground floor an entrance leading to a beautiful living room with a fitted and equipped kitchen, an office space, a laundry room, a storeroom, and a separate toilet. Upstairs you'll find 3 bedrooms and a bathroom with a toilet, so 2 toilets. I know that's kind of the standard here in the States, but over there having 2 toilets in a house would almost be kind of an upgrade. You can enjoy a pleasant and well-maintained exterior. A private parking space completes the property. Agency fees paid for by the seller. So that typically is going to include the property taxes. In France, the property taxes are mostly paid at the time of purchase, and the monthly property taxes which are really, really low, and I'll show you that here in a second. Okay. Before we dive into pictures, I've been complaining that France doesn't have like a Zillow. And the reason why is they don't have a centralized MLS listing like we do here. But I found this website. So I've been going to each individual agent's website and looking at properties. This one is kind of a repo for all of them. It's Bétheny, I think that's how you say it, Bétheny. I'll put a link in the description, but you can look at any property that's for sale in France. If we zoom out, you can really see all the red dots. All right, let's look at some pictures. Very cool kitchen, modern, clean, got tile backsplash, love the cabinets. Looks like we have a microwave and an oven and an electric stovetop. Yeah, this would be kind of a spacious kitchen for this part of France. Nice window. It is a galley style kitchen. This looks like our entrance. Cool stairs, some storage underneath the stairs, living space. Okay, here's bedroom number 1. Decent size. Oh, they have a record collection, some Queen. I don't know who that is. James Taylor, maybe? Okay. Cool bathroom, right? Some shiplap on the wall. Nice mirror. Corner tub. Are those doors? Oh, it's a window. French windows. Bedroom number 2. Good shot of that bathroom. Here's bedroom number 2. But on the small side, but we're only dealing with 1,300 square feet. You're not going to be spending much time in your bedroom anyways. Here's our living space. Very nice, kind of a sunroom in there, it looks like. Bedroom number 3. And there's our backyard. Very cool backyard. Fenced. And on the other side of that is just field. You don't have anybody behind you. There's a good shot of the backyard. Okay. Pretty cool, huh? Let's look at some numbers. I'll make one change here. Now, you really need to look and see if the property taxes are being paid and the agent fees are being paid for by the seller or by the purchaser. And the only way you're going to see that is in the description. In this case, it's being paid for by the seller. So I'm going to skip to that part. I estimate the taxes and the agent fees at $21,144. So that is included in the purchase price. Sometimes it's not. So we're going to remove that from this one since it is included. Okay, so our converted purchase price to US dollars would be $352,400. Loan amount on a 25% down, 25-year fix would be $264,300. The average interest rate for a foreigner buying a home in France. I'm not licensed in France, by the way. I'm licensed in Oregon, Washington, Montana, Idaho, Wyoming, Arizona. I think that's all of them. Not licensed in France, unfortunately, but the average interest rate for a foreigner buying a second home or vacation home or investment property in France, you're looking around 4%, and that might even be on the high side, which really makes this attractive if you're going to use this as a short-term rental on Airbnb or something like that. If we look at a breakdown of our payment, principal and interest, $1,395. Property taxes, I'm estimating around $30 a month. That's because most of the taxes, around 5 or 6%, is paid for upfront, and I'm assuming the sellers are including that in the agent fee. Usually you can factor 6 to 7% for your agent fee and for your property taxes. So that brings the monthly amount down quite a bit to $30 a month, roughly. Homeowners insurance, roughly $30 a month. For a total payment of $1,455. For all your utility bills, you can estimate somewhere around $60 a month. So total monthly expense on this house would be $1,515. Not bad, especially if you can turn around and rent it out on a short-term rental, you know, for a couple $100 a night. You got it covered. So that's Betheny outside of Reims. 20-minute bus ride to the city center, to the train station, 30-minute train ride to downtown Paris. You can be in Belgium in probably an hour on a bullet train. Pretty cool. So that's part 3. Part 4 is tomorrow. If you have any countries you would like to see on the channel, let me know. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll see you guys back here tomorrow. Bye, everybody.